now, this negative attraction stuff is beyond their current technology.
Negative attraction. Could you explain that a little more? Negative attraction.
Well, I got to give you some basics first. We'll go through some basics. We can leave this for now and come back to it. Anybody got any questions? Now, this negative attraction stuff is beyond their current technology.
Negative attraction. Could you explain that a little more? Negative attraction.
Well, I got to give you some basics first. We'll go through some basics. We can leave this for now and come back to it. Anybody got any questions? We'll come back to it. We're going to do some other things. The universe is a musical construct. Everything in the universe vibrates. Everything. There is nothing that does not vibrate. So we can almost say that there is nothing in the universe except vibration. Centralized and decentralized vibration, or polarized and depolarized vibration. That's what causes particles to come together and to go apart. And we're going to go right into all these details of how this is done according to Keely's philosophy, which we find out is not that much divergent from modern philosophy. This guy did all this work over 100 years ago. The electron, by the way, was officially recognized in 1893. I think it was Rutherford who got the credit for that. All of this that I'm going to show you now precedes that by at least 10 years and sometimes 20 years. First thing I want to show you, is what is a vibration. We talk about vibration, we teach about it, and yet I'm not sure we really understand what it is. This is a conventional description of a sine wave. It is what we generally consider in standard engineering what a vibration is. Where we've got a positive phase to a vibration and a negative phase to a vibration, and in the center we've got a neutral phase for these vibrations. Now, in my study and working with Keely for over 10 years trying to understand what they were doing, this is a graphic representation of measurements. It is not a vibration. It is a graphic representation of changing amplitude. If we have a point source over here for sound, and the sound's traveling in this direction, and we've got a microphone at any position in here, the rarefactions and condensation as the sound goes through the air, that's what sound is. It's a rarefaction and compression wave. This is what compresses the particles together of the air, and this is what is when we have a rarefaction. Okay? So as it passes the microphone, we get an up and down measurement. The meter goes up and down, but it doesn't really tell us anything. Okay, so what's happening is we've got an expansion and a contraction. The expanding radiating force, that's what the ancients called a male force. It goes out, it radiates out, it impacts things. It's like the sledgehammer approach we use in physics today. You got to put all this energy into a system to get anything back. And that's only a third of the story. Another third of the story, or almost a whole half of it, is the female side of this vibration. That's this side down here. This is the rarefaction. This is once it expands out, then you get the collapse. The collapse is that female force. What is it that causes this collapse? Here's a whole field of science modern science is ignoring. They don't even acknowledge it. They're just beginning to. They're beginning to suspect that there's something there. Just like women's liberation is just now beginning to happen. We're just now beginning to recognize that women exist. It's really strange. But the parallels in philosophy and science and life, they are absolute. That's the way it works.